Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight all of the new Steam game releases this week. A couple of things to have your eyes on, a couple of interesting games. And I said all of the new Steam game releases this week? Yeah, no, we're not doing that because that would take a year. We're covering some of them and definitely the ones that piqued my interest. Got 6 games to go over, so let's get right into it. And let's start things off with what could be the biggest release of the week, and that is Hard West 2. If you're a fan of Western titles, turn-based strategy games, this is going to be right up your alley. Hard West 2 is a journey to the heart of darkness in the American West. Take control of supernatural posse and catch the mysterious ghost train. Outsmart, outcheat, and outgun your enemies in this turn-based tactics game set in Wild West world where nothing is as it seems. Definitely have a bigger interest in these Western titles that have a little bit of a different take after playing Weird West as well. I love that game. The game's features note the good, the bad, and the undead. Folktales of the Far West collide with the darkness of the occult in an unforgiving land riddled with as many demons as there are bullets. Conquer the dark frontier, explore the far reaches of the Wild West in a desperate fight to save your soul, discover more about your posse. As you wander the lands from snow-covered vistas to frontier towns, struggling to survive in a merciless world, make brutal choices and learn to live with the gruesome consequences. Show your bravado, rack up kills, and activate your bravado state and replenish your action points as you roam the land, taking down anyone or anything that gets in your way. Chain together the stylish kills of multiple foes to extend your streak and shore up your reputation as a legendary gunslinger. Hard West 2 is scheduled for release on August 4th, and there is a playable demo that is available right now. Next up, we have Retreat to Enin. The year is 3600 CE. After narrowly avoiding extinction, humanity turned away from war and strife, choosing life and peace. Time for you to undertake the rite of passage, journey to the legendary Enin, explore, forage, hunt, build, and meditate to finish the rite and find your place in the world. This is an open-world survival title, base building emphasis as well. A lot of exploration to be had. These survival games are never the titles that are super up my alley. Sometimes I can get into them, but a lot of the times, they're games that come out, get some buzz, and they're really not for me. Like, I couldn't even get into, like, V Rising, and everybody loved V Rising, but game visually definitely looks quite good, and it'll be an interesting game for a lot of you guys to check out. I'm sure you guys have some vested interest in. There is an introductory offer, so if you buy the game now, up until August the 8th, you'll save 20% off on it, so you'll get a nice little discount. And the full release, by the time you guys are watching this video, the game is probably already out, so you guys can check it out right now. Alright, moving on from that, we have South of the Circle. This is a very artistic game. South of the Circle is an emotional narrative experience exploring the relationship between Peter and Clara Cambridge, academics caught up in the political conflict of the Cold War. The story focuses on the weight of life choices between career, true love, and the desire to keep our promises. The game, again, visually has a great style, compelling and immersive narrative with a unique sense of time and place, nuanced emotional choices, fully motion captured performances to achieve emotional realism, rich, authentic setting of the historical Cold War era, environmental storytelling woven through the narrative, distinguished and consistent art style to round things out. South of the Circle will be coming on August 3rd. And interestingly enough, this is another game published by 11-Bit Studios, and I feel like they constantly publish a lot of these games that do, you know, have some emotional emphasis, to say the least, and I feel like South of the Circle has a chance to be that as well. Again, this will be dropping August 3rd. Next up, we have an over-the-top action fighting title in GigaBash. Claim your place as king among titans. GigaBash is a multiplayer arena brawler with gigantic film-inspired kaiju, larger-than-life heroes, earth-shattering special attacks, and fully destructible environments. You have a variety of different unique characters to play as in battle mode, each with their own unique moveset and play style. And again, the game is over-the-top, to say the least. Dive into a fun, frenetic free-for-all with as many as 4 other players. Duke it out in battle mode or pair up in 2v2, wage war around the world from cityscapes to exotic locals. Nowhere is safe from the wrath of the titans. Hop on the couch and challenge up to 3 friends with local multiplayer. Nobody home, no problem. You can also head online. GigaBash will be dropping on August the 5th. Next up, we have another game being published by Annapurna Interactive. Obviously, Annapurna published Stray very recently. This one, another super artistic game, a adventure title in Hindsight. The game notes, what if the physical objects of everyday life, the possessions we hold close, were actual windows to the past, peer into distant memories, and unseen futures in hindsight. This is a game with another very unique and different art style, to say the least. Hindsight asks you to slow down and pay attention to the little things left behind, piece these things together, and shift shift your viewpoint until you find just the right perspective to pull you deeper into the past. Long forgotten memories and dreams cascade into one another. Linger as long as you wish, but sooner or later you must come back to the present as well. What will you take with you and what will you leave behind? Hindsight is scheduled for a release on August 4th. And lastly, we have Frogun. Now, this is a total throwback to platformers of the N64 era. If you're into that, this is going to be right up your alley. Join Renata as she adventures across a world of mystical ruins with the title Frogun. Frogun is an old-school platform with the soul of the PS1 N64 era, in which your frog-shaped grappling hook is your best friend. Again, total vibes of an N64 platformer. Explore colorful levels full of crispy, pixelated ruins, freezing snowcaps, and scorching lava swamps in a modern representation of the low-poly aesthetic. From levers to buttons, lethal traps, and adorable enemies, there are countless ways to use your Frogun to navigate the world. You'll have big boss battles as well, secret areas or shortcuts. You'll have a bunch of collectibles, and an unlockable two-player dual arena to round things out. Frogun will be seeing its release on August 2nd, so tomorrow. And that's gonna do it for me. Again, definitely a quiet week in terms of a big PC game releases, but still some stuff to definitely either pick up right away or add to the wish list. Hard West 2, I imagine, is a game that'll have some interest. Retreat to Enin, for sure. South of the Circle seems like a pretty interesting game to me. And then again, if you're a fan of throwback platformers, Frogun will be right up your alley. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.